The vast amphitheater of the Galactic Council hummed with the soft bioluminescent glow of 1,000 different species, each more terrifying than the last. At the center of the circular chamber, Ambassador Chen Wei stood alone, her small human frame dwarfed by the towering representatives surrounding her. Preposterous! The voice of Scoffed the destroyer reverberated through his multiple throat sacs, causing several smaller delegates to instinctively cower. The massive reptilian being's scales shifted from deep purple to violent crimson as his anger mounted. These humans dare to claim their world harbors the galaxy's most fearsome predators? Have they not witnessed the void hunters of Zirion Prime? The crystal devourers of the Andromeda Spiral? A chorus of agreement rippled through the assembly. The insectoid queen Zixara clicked her mandibles dismissively, her compound eyes glittering with amusement. Their planet is but a tiny blue marble, barely touched by cosmic radiation. What manner of predator could possibly evolve in such gentle conditions? Chen remained calm, her hands clasped behind her back. She had anticipated this reaction when the Council demanded Earth provide a representative for the Galactic Predator Exhibition, a twisted competition where civilizations showcased their most dangerous fauna to determine military conscription quotas. Honorable delegates, Chen began, her voice carrying clearly through the chamber's acoustic design, I understand your skepticism. Earth may seem peaceful compared to your death whirls and plasma storms. But we have learned that true predatory excellence isn't always about size or obvious weaponry. Lord Vexmore of the Shadow Reaches laughed, a sound like grinding metal. His species had evolved on a planet where acid rain fell constantly and the very air was toxic. Are you suggesting your soft mammals could challenge a creature that feeds on molten steel? I propose a demonstration, Chen replied simply. The council fell silent. Demonstrations in the amphitheater were binding. Victory would grant Earth a significant reduction in military tribute, while failure would double their obligations. High Arbiter Olmgoth, an ancient being whose crystalline form pulsed with inner light, spoke with the weight of eons. Very well, human. You may present one specimen. Choose wisely, the Dractarian nightmare spawn awaits. Chen activated her communicator. Released the package. Moments later, a small containment unit materialized on the arena floor. The assembled delegates leaned forward eagerly, expecting some massive beast to emerge. Instead, the container opened to reveal what appeared to be a rather ordinary black and white mammal, roughly the size of a medium dog. The silence stretched for several heartbeats before explosive laughter erupted throughout the chamber. This is your champion? Scoffed roared with mirth. It looks like it should be someone's pet. The honey badger, for that's what it was, surveyed its surroundings with dark, intelligent eyes. It seemed utterly unbothered by the chaos around it, displaying the sort of calm confidence that should have been the first warning sign. Release the nightmare spawn, commanded the High Arbiter. The opposing gate opened, and a creature from the darkest depths of imagination emerged. 20 feet of chitinous horror, the nightmare spawn possessed 12 razor-sharp limbs, acidic saliva that could dissolve titanium, and a reputation for never leaving prey alive. Its previous opponents had lasted an average of 12 seconds. The delegates fell silent, watching with anticipation as the massive predator approached the seemingly helpless Earth creature. What happened next would be discussed in galactic military academies for centuries. The honey badger didn't flee. It didn't even seem particularly concerned. Instead, it did what honey badgers do best: it attacked. With a speed that defied physics, the compact mammal launched itself directly at the nightmare spawn's most vulnerable point, its face. The alien predator shrieked as powerful jaws clamped down on sensitive areas while razor-sharp claws found purchase in joints between armor plates. The honey badger demonstrated the trait that had made it legendary on Earth: absolute, uncompromising refusal to give up, combined with complete immunity to the concept of intimidation. Within minutes, the mighty nightmare spawn was fleeing, leaving behind a trail of various bodily fluids as the honey badger pursued it with relentless determination. The amphitheater had fallen completely silent except for the sound of the alien creature's panicked retreat. Chen finally spoke into the stunned quiet. On Earth, we have a saying about the honey badger: it doesn't care. It doesn't care how big you are, how scary you look, or how many weapons you have. It will find your weakness, exploit it without mercy, and never, ever give up. We've learned that the most dangerous predator isn't always the biggest or the strongest, sometimes it's the one with the most attitude. High Arbiter Olmgotha's crystalline form flickered rapidly, the equivalent of nervous laughter. I see. And how many of these creatures exist on your world? Oh, we have entire populations, Chen replied casually. Along with drop bears, Canadian geese, and wolverines. But I thought we'd start with something relatively mild. The formal vote to exempt Earth from military tribute was unanimous.